Hey YouTube, it's your boy TZO1021 with a review video of sorts. Happy 2014 to you guys, and let's just start. Well, I have an assortment of toys here. There's a reason why they're all laid out. I was able to get a hold of Doctor Doom. Now, with this particular line, never seen it before, but this is it. Marvel Superhero Mashers. That's what the box look like. This is the side of the box. Have Doctor Doom on the side there. And yeah, you see this little crazy looking figure here? Spider-Man head, Captain America torso, Hulk's arm. Well, here goes the whole gimmick. There's why they call it a masher. So the idea is you could take your superheroes and you can mash them up. So you have Doctor Doom illustrated here. His torso, his head. The head is removable. You have the arm or the forearm of Spider-Man. You have the leg here of Iron Man. You have another leg here, Captain America. And here, this is the arm of Thor, illustrated right here in the panel here. The action figures look pretty good. They do look good. This is what you have. What's not advertised here, you have a package for the Hulk. You have a deluxe package of Wolverine. You have a deluxe package of Iron Man. He comes with like some type of special armor, additional armor. You have Iron Patriot, and you even have what's his name, Hawkeye. So you can have your Avengers. So now to Doctor Doom. Well, first of all, he is 6.5 inches tall. I have him next to some other action figures, the 8-inch tall Sigma 6 figures. Have him next to the Playmates TMNT movie action figures. And I have them by scale to the little action figures, about 2.5 inches tall, by Playmates, also made by Hasbro. Play School superheroes. Play School heroes. They also make the Transformers Rescue Box, the Star Wars hero, and also Marvel, which is illustrated here. So on to Doctor Doom, the figure himself. He has good articulation. Let me just get these out of the way. He has decent articulation. His head can move up and down. Yes, his cape can be removed. He moves his shoulders. Shoulders can be moved and rotated. So that's a plus. His hand does extend. He's pretty posable. We have some joints here that move at the ankles. His knees also bend. Could put him in decent poses. His torso does not rotate. It's just stationary. So there's no movement at the waist. It's just one big torso. And that's it. To the back now. You have little pegs here. So you could add some stuff. Now, Doctor Doom himself does not come with any accessories whatsoever. He has none. No accessories. The only thing, if you want to consider an accessory, is the cape, which is like a nice little rubbery bendable plastic. It goes on him very well. There's pegs in the back, which you can attempt to put on here. I tried. It's not exactly necessary because the pegs are not that deep to do that. But it still holds. The cape still goes on him very well, with no problem. The cape also have little peg holes. So if you want to plug in a particular item on Doctor Doom's outer part where the cape is, you can do so. And the cape just goes on him. Pretty easy if you have two hands. There you go. If you're using two hands. It looks pretty good on him, actually, the cape. It does. Now, what I would suggest for me personally, my point of view, the figure itself is a good figure. It's good if you're a collector and you just want to pose the figure alongside other figures and stuff like that. Oh, just one other thing. His gauntlets, they also are peg holes, as well as he have peg holes on the thigh. See right there. So you can hold an accessory. His gauntlet here, I kind of like look at it when he has his arm extended this way and pointing that direction. It looks like he's going to shoot something at you. So that's the one thing I like about him. He's very well molded. The mold is great. The design is, you know, you can't ask for anything more from the design of Dr. Doom. I mean, he looks great. He looks great. Here goes my issue. For me, he doesn't have the posability or the durability for play. If you're into playing with your action figures, after a while the joints are going to get loose because the plastic is very heavy. Very heavy here at the waist. The torso is very heavy. After maybe a few days of play, you're going to find that the ball joint here at the torso, at the hip, the pelvis area, is going to get weak, and you're going to have to maneuver him in such a way to make him stand up, and you might have some trouble. That's what I'm noticing. I'm not having any trouble yet, but I can feel the looseness. So just a heads up. If you're looking for them to play with, you might want to, you know, skip it. But if you just want to pose them around the house, by your computer, on the wall, for display, it is absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with the sculpt. The sculpt is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nice finish. Nice metallic matte finish on the arms and the exposure to the legs. Even his face. I mean, look at that. I mean, he has very good detail. You can see the rivets in his mask. It looks very good. Got the eyes going. Get that to focus there. I mean, he looks pretty good right there, you know. So far, my favorite Dr. Doom is still this little one, this little guy. I play school. It reminds me a little bit from, what was that? The little Marvel superhero cartoon they had a few years back. So, and this Dr. Doom has a nice fabric cape, and he's pretty cool. Nice articulation, you know. This guy's $6. He's $6. This guy's $10. You know, I have Dr. Doom's friends, Dr. Octopus. I have Rhino. I have Green Goblin, and I have my least favorite here, Lizard. I guess I got a defective one because his arm is like twisted backwards. I don't know what happened there. I didn't want to try and replace him because I just didn't like, you know, it wasn't that serious for me. So, overall, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being excellent, 1 being poor, I give this I'm going to give it a 4. 4 being very good. You know, 3 being good, 2 being fair. But I give it very good. I give it very good because the playability, if you want an action figure that you can play with, such as like Leonardo here from the movie here, The Playmates, I mean, you can see the difference. You can hear that. You can hear the stiffness still in this toy. And you can pose him. He's made for rugged play. This Dr. Doom is not so much made for rugged play. He's more so made for, again, like I said, to pose around the house, on your desk, by your computer, you know, wherever you want to pose him. The posability is great. Posability is great. Again, the name is called Marvel Superhero Mashers by Hasbro. There's what the blister pack will look like. Makes your mashup, and that's their theme. Again, you can just mix and match your superhero, combine forces, mix parts. And like they have illustrated here, from Doctor Doom, Thor, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and they're showing you where you have the parts also. And it looks good. It looks good. Yeah, it looks, someone would say, yeah, it's made for kids. I'm sure that's exactly where it's geared towards. But if you're a collector and you wanted to have your own Avenger assembly, you got that with Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man. You have Doctor Doom as a premiere. Right now, he's the only villain right now being advertised. You have Wolverine in the mix, so who knows? Maybe you might see another X-Men out there. You never know what we might get. But if $10 is too much for your budget, I would say go to these guys by Playskool. They're not as dorky as you may think. They have a lot of playability factor. You can make a diorama. You can do a lot with this little guy. These two guys, my favorite, Doctor Doom and Dr. Octopus. And they really do a lot of things. You can have fun with them, pose them, put them around, play with them, have fun with them. And this Doctor Doom here today from the Mashers, not bad at all. He's a good buy. Again, $10 is the retail price, being advertised online from the Hasbro store, as well as in other retailers as well. Do not go and pay $15 like you might pay at Toys R Us. Toys R Us rapes you at the register. Sorry to say, but that's the God honest truth. So don't pay no more than $10 for this. It's not worth no more than $10. Don't get caught up in that. They're available at your retailers. Go have fun. This is TZO1021 coming to you, saying goodbye. Thank you, YouTubers. Please do not forget to subscribe. Take care. Be well. Bye.